Ludus Vulpes.
Welcome to Ludus Vulpes. My name is Kirsty.
And I'm Phil.
And you join us as we work through our 8 set of board games. Today we are on G for Great Western Trail.
Time to be a cowboy or cowgirl.
Yee Haa!
Someone's going to be doing that all game.
I've lost my cowboy hat.
Oh, what a shame. You can see my tears. Great Western Trail is a game for 2 to 4 players. It's a longer game actually, and some of the game, it's certainly a heavier game than you've had on the A to Z so far. But every collection should have a couple of heavier games, and Great Western Trail is a great example of that. And without any further ado, we'll go straight into the rules. So just down here.
Ooh.
Okay, so here in front of you, you see the wilder-ish West, as interpreted on a game. And we have our little cowboys.
I'm blue.
I am red. We have our
Sort of
little...
blue.
we have our little choo-choo trains. Just here.
Nice.
Um,
Are they steam trains?
they probably are, yeah.
I feel like steam trains are
They're
about right.
probably are steam trains. And we have the trail. The trail is indicated by the white line groups on the map, which pass through spaces on the map. And they diverge every now and again, so there are alternate routes. And as we're playing and progressing through the game, we're going to be moving our cowboys along the trail. And our cowboys all start with the ability to move 3 spaces on the trail, and the space counts as basically something that has a piece of cardboard in it. So, for example, we might start here and go 1, 2, 3 and stop there, or 3 and stop there, because those routes split. Both are valid routes, and we can follow them as we go. However, this symbol has a hazard symbol on it, which is a green hazard symbol. There are also black hazard symbols just here, and to pass those we need to pay 2 coins each for each one we pass. If, however, we don't have any coins, we can just carry on past as if it didn't even exist.
Nice.
But if we have coins, we must pay those coins to the bank.
Okay.
And that's kind of the main movement rules within the game. Now, the only other thing that you're going to start to see on here are buildings that we build ourselves. They're highlighted here. And as we put those on the board, they become spaces that we can, well, both of us can stop at. But only the player who owns the building can take full advantage of that building's powers. So we'll talk about that in a little while when we talk about the abilities that are already listed on the tiles on the game. So what's the aim of the game? Well, the aim of the game is to score more victory points than your opponent. I know,
No.
it's a
Oh my
revelation.
God.
It's a board gaming
Really?
revelation. Yeah.
Wow.
To do that, we are going to be delivering cows to Kansas City and then shipping them out across the rest of America. So we're going to drive our cattle across the board, deliver to Kansas City, and then ship them out. And that's going to give us coins. But it's also going to allow us to score victory points. And victory points are highlighted by the shields on the board. So each shield has a victory point total in it. Those victory points will be accumulated throughout the game. And as we deliver to these various cities at the top of the board, if we place a disc adjacent to a shield, for this case Albuquerque and El Paso, we'll score the 6 victory points at the end of the game.
Okay.
But as you can see, these are different across the top, and we'll explain more about those later. Where else can we score victory points? Well, we can score victory points by removing hazards from the board. Every hazard has a victory point value. This one's 4, this one's 3, that one's 2. So we can remove hazards from the board to make our progress smoother along the trail. We'll also score victory points from any buildings we build. And this is just an example, but this victory point, this building, if I build it, will score me 4 victory points. So that's going to help me accumulate as well. Then we also score victory points for every one of these sort of stations along the inside that we visit. And we'll be putting discs in there to indicate that we've stopped there. These little station symbols also have some end game scoring mechanisms on them, which will score some victory points at the end of the game. As we come to take those, we will explain how each of those is going to work. And then the other thing that has victory points on it is cows.
Yee Haa. Cows.
We start with a hand of not particularly valuable cows with no shields on.
Oh.
So they're not really worth anything victory points at the end of the game. However,
all cows are loved equally.
it's not true.
It is.
It's just not. The Texas Longhorn is loved more than any other cow in this game. 5 victory points for that particular one, but there are various victory points in this deck which I'll now have to shuffle.
Yes,
so as you progress around the board, opportunities will arise to buy new cows into your hand. And the hand building, the sort of deck mechanism follows standard deck building procedures. So you'll buy a cow, put it into your discard pile, and when you finally cycle that discard pile, you'll have the opportunity to draw that cow. But why, I hear you ask, is it important to draw cows? Well, when you get to Kansas City to sell your cows, you can only score unique coloured cows. At the start of the game, that gives you a maximum total of 7 coins, because you've got 3 colours worth 2. And you've also then got the jerseys worth 1, and your hand size starts at 4. So the maximum score is going to be 7. I'll have my red cows and Kirsty can have her blue cows.
Sorry, I don't know how that happened.
And both of us will have moo cows by the end of the game.
Yeah.
So we're going to want
more.
We'll see. We're gonna want to be buying cows as we go. And we're buying them from this market area. And the market area, to start us off in a 2-player game, will be populated by 7 cards, 7 cows. So we'll just deal 7 out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Kirsty will put them in order.
Ooh.
This is not
Purple.
good news.
Ooh.
Why is that cow upside down?
It's had a good time. Oh my gosh. High scoring cows.
And not many in the low cost area as well.
Which doesn't have to start off with.
So we're going to progress around the trail. We're going to sell cows at Kansas and hopefully have enough variety to score as maximum points or gain the maximum coins. After we've sold a cow, we're also then going to be able to deliver them elsewhere on the board. And depending on where we've got our locomotive to at that stage, we're going to have to pay to deliver them to that particular station. You can move as far along here as your cows are worth. So if I got my 7, I can come all the way out to Colorado Springs. If for every cross that you pass on the way back to your locomotive, that's going to cost you 1 coin. You can choose to deliver to any station stop lower than the value of your cows, equal to or lower than the value of your cows. So we're going to be doing that throughout the game. Other victory points, I believe our last victory points are going to come from these objectives cards. So everyone starts with an objective, and there are some things that will need to be achieved to gain those objectives. Now, in this game, victory points are literally scattered all over the board, and focusing on a particular strategy is going to be important. But understanding how we take and draw things, how we play to the board, and what improvements we can make to our initial setup is really important. So, as we progress along, our first little ranch here allows us to sell white cows for 2 coins, and I'll just turn that one this way. The iconography is pretty good. Sell a cow for 2 coins, and then we can draw from this employment market here, and we pay the cost of whatever that employee is. And there are 3 different types of employees. There are cowboys, there are station masters, and there are engineers. We can then purchase a second worker for an additional 2 coins, even though it says -2. So this station master here would cost me 8. Now, of note, when you're buying from the employee market, you can only buy from the line above where this token is.
Okay.
So you can't buy a worker that's on that line. So that's what the first station stop. And all stations have got multiple actions. At any point, unless it's got a diagonal line, which is an either or decision, you can do all of the actions at that location. Our second location here allows us to get rid of a green cow for 2 coins into our discard pile, and then build one of our buildings anywhere onto the map. That's going to cost you 2 coins for every engineer you use to build that building. At the moment, we start with 1 cowboy, 1 engineer, and 1 station master. Mm-hmm. So we can only use 1 engineer, so it's only going to cost us a maximum of 2 coins, and the amount of engineers it requires is in the top left-hand corner of the tiles. Now, they go up to 9 engineers, and unfortunately there's a limit on here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 engineers. But actually you can always upgrade an existing building and pay just the different amount of engineers you need to get there.
So, for example, if you had a 3 and then you've got 6, that would equal the
You
9.
could get to 9, but you'd have to replace the building that's on the board with the
Right.
9 building.
Okay.
But in this instance, that's a difference of 9 victory points as well. So it's worth
Okay.
doing towards the later end of the game.
Apparently.
So we'll be building, so that allows us to put buildings out.
Okay.
This particular station here allows us to increase our rosette value, which is just down the side here. Rosettes can be added into the value of your cows when you're selling them at Kansas to increase the amount of money you gain from them. 1 for each rosette you want to spend, but you spend them, so you'll have to accumulate them on the way around again. Or, diagonal sign, we can draw an objective card, and the objectives you can draw from it there, and they will give us victory points at the end of the game. All objective cards also have an instant reward when you play them. Objective cards go into your discard pile, and you can play them on your turn when they come back into your hand. Or you can keep them in your hand and just cycle them through as you normally would. If you keep them in the hand at the end of the game, in your deck at the end of the game, you don't have to score them. However, if you play them and take the immediate effect, if you fail to succeed on the objective, you will have a negative score.
Nobody likes negative scores.
No one likes negative scores. And then the final part of this action is to move the locomotive on by the number of station masters you have. That next station stop here allows us to remove a TP from the board for the value of coins listed, although they haven't been put out correctly because we get 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's quite all right. So take a TP off for the value listed. So you gain 1 coin, you pay 1 coin.
Okay.
You can also then pay 2 coins to move your locomotive forward 2 spaces. And then there's a little cog with 2 1x action symbols, and that allows you to take an auxiliary action on your board. Auxiliary actions are, initially we have gain a coin, draw a card, and discard a card. Draw a card first, have a look, then discard. This shows that the 2 symbols are next to each other, and that means you can do both sides of this equation. But at the moment, we only have those 2 open, and that side of them is locked, and then we've got 3 actions further down that are all locked at the moment.
So when it says 2, you can do one of those and one of those, or only one?
You can only pick a line
Yeah.
and do both sides of the line.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So then the other 3 actions on here: pay a coin and make your locomotive go back to increase your rosettes by 1. Pay a coin to move your locomotive forward by 1, and move your locomotive back to permanently discard a card from your hand out of the game permanently, which is a useful way of really condensing your hand or your deck.
Okay.
So that's here. The other thing you have is whenever you stop on either a non-general space or an opposing player's space, so basically the hazard stops or an opposing player's building, you can take a single auxiliary action as well at that point. Here we have the opportunity to sell a black cow for 2 coins and then buy a cow from the market. Cows can be bought from the market based on how many cowboys you have. So at the moment, if you want to buy one of these cards, which are the cheaper cows, if you have 1 cowboy, it's going to cost you 6 coins. If you have 2 cowboys, it will cost you 3 coins. And if you have 3 cowboys, you can buy 2 for 5. Now you can combine the cowboys you have in any way you want to make that work. And as you progress up here, the cost change is variable on how many cowboys you've got. The other thing you can always do here is spend a cowboy at this action to draw 2 more cards. So if you've got 3 cowboys, you could spend a cowboy, draw 2 cards, put them in the market, and then potentially buy one of these for 3. Or even if you've got 12 coins, buy 1 purple one for 12.
Okay.
Now, last couple of spaces, and then we'll just talk about what happens when we get to the end. So we've come here. This one, symbols really hopefully straightforward. 2 cows of the same type for 4 coins, any 2 cows of the same type, and for 7 coins take one of these hazard markers off the board here or here. And then the last one, we've already seen both of these actions move your train forward based on how many station masters, or take an auxiliary action. And then you come in to sell your cows at Kansas, which means you are going to put one of each of these columns out. So these are TP, so they will go in the TP spaces. The workers get placed on the active row. So in this case, it will replace this token, which will move down, meaning we can then buy from that row. And then the next person will put a worker onto the next row. When this token falls off the bottom of the board, the game will end. We'll
When
then
are we winning?
sell our cows for the value plus any rosettes and deliver them out onto the board.
Okay.
Delivering out onto the board allows us to put the discs off from our board out into those spaces. As we take the discs off, we're going to improve the speed our cowboys move, how many cards we can have in our hand, how many rosettes we can collect, how many auxiliary actions we have. So, for example, we can only put discs with a white background from our player board in the spaces that are circled white. We can, on the black spaces, we can put the discs that are either black outlined or white outlined into the black spaces. So we can flex there. There will be other rules that come up during the game. We will explain them. One thing I will talk about is station stops. If you pull into this branch line here, you can place a disc here to claim this reward. So for 2 coins, get 1 victory point. Fine. At that point, you can also remove one of your workers and replace the station area with take one of these, but you must put a worker out to do so. This offers me 1 infinite rosette, always, and for every 2 or every green and blue TP I've taken off the board by the end of the game, I'll score an additional 3 victory points. So these give me additional endgame scoring and an immediate benefit as well.
Okay.
Okay, so without any further ado, I think we are ready to start the game. That's got to be the longest rules explanation on an A to Z of board games game so far.
Sorry, I have a little question.
Okay.
On my objective card, which I'll just pop here for viewers to see, it's got white and black. So does that mean I can, as long as I fulfill a white or black, or what does that mean?
So you're matching these shapes. So look at the outline shapes.
Yeah.
So it's claiming any of these stations, and it doesn't matter whether they're white outlined or black outlined. As long as you've got 2 of them claimed, you'll be able to complete that objective with a green TP.
Thank you for confirming.
When completing objectives, you can't use the same items twice to complete multiple objectives. So just worthy of note. Okay, so
slightly harsh.
Starting the game, we draw a hand of 4 cards.
I need to give it a shuffle. I feel that might be a good idea.
And we launch into Cow Game.
Yeah.
Yee Haa. Why am I joining in?
4. Because everybody wants to go Yee Haa.
Okay. I'm going to go here. I'm going to sell a white cow for 2 coins. Reach over to the bank. I'm then going to buy a station master for 6 coins. And you place Station Master straight on the Station Master track, and there is potential for an immediate reward. I do happen to have a great cow, which I can discard to immediately increase my rosettes by 1. Now, that ends my turn, because once you take an action at a space, you are stuck at that space. I could have moved 3, but I wanted that action. So I can now top my hand back up to 4 cards.
So it's going to feel very repetitive to start off with, because I'm going to follow the same. So I'm going to discard a white cow for 2 coins, and then I am going to purchase a station master for 6 coins there, and I also have a grey Jersey cow to be able to move my rosette on 1. Over to you, and then top up my hand. Over to you.
Okay, so I will come into here and I will sell my green cow for 2 coins. And now I get to build a building. And I will build... this building, and I'll put it out. So I'll just explain what this building does. For every building I have in a wooded area, when I stop at this place, I can claim 2 coins. The other thing is a hazard on there, so if Kirsty passes that, she will owe me 2 coins. And that costs me 2 because it's a single engineer. And I'll top my hand up.
So I'm going to move here.
Hi.
Hello. Howdy, cowboy.
Cowboy love right here.
Howdy, cowboy. So I'm going to discard a green cow for 2 coins.
This is full Brokeback Mountain going on.
Is it really? Why is mine not a cowgirl?
Oh, sorry, it's just a cowgirl.
Thank you very much. I'm dressed the same colour, near enough.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to build
the same one.
The same one because this is my favourite and I always build this one. And I'm going to pop it here, which is in the woods.
Okay, so also worthy of note, Kirsty's built on one of these
+2.
hazard spaces. So these tracks follow hazards to come along here, but they also have bonus action at the bottom. So Kirsty, if she comes here, she can claim her 2 coins. Plus, she can also discard a Jersey cow to move her rosette down 1 and gain 2 coins. So it could be quite a valuable space for Kirsty. Okay, so 1, 2, and I'm going to stop here. I am going to move my rosette down 1. And I am going to move my locomotive forward. Now, when we're moving locomotive forward, because Kirsty's probably going to do something very similar, when the locomotives move forward, they cannot stop at the same station, so they will leapfrog each other.
So I have to pay you 2 coins or go that way and pay 2 coins, is that right?
Yeah.
So if I go that way and pay 2 coins to the bank, it means you don't benefit from my 2 coins.
It does mean I don't benefit, which
so
is just greedy.
I'm going to pay the bank. I'm going to put my rosette down, and then I'm going to move my station.
You're moving the station?
No, I'm going to move my locomotive forward 2, but because you're there, I'm going to leapfrog you. And that's as far as I can go with that one.
Okay, so I'm going to move forward. I'm going to stop here. I'm just going to do that to sell a cow because I don't have enough coins to buy a cow, but can I get 2 coins, please?
Yep, 2 coins there.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to go here just to shake things up a bit. So I can take
TP.
a TP for 1 coin. So I'll take a TP and gain 1 coin. And I'll also get an auxiliary action, which I will take another coin here. So I've now got 3 coins.
Okay. Well done.
You okay?
I come here, I'm going to sell 2 jerseys for 4 coins. Please.
You got 1 and I'll give you a 5.
Yeah, so pleasure doing business.
Business. Great minds think alike. Anything else?
2. No, that's me done.
Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to discard a black cow for 2 coins, which means I've got 5 coins. And
Still can't buy a cow.
1 cowboy. No, I can't. So, over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to come into here. I'm going to move my locomotive forward 1, and I'm going to come into this station here.
That's what I wanted to do.
Shame. And I am going to reveal this one. So this now allows me on a double auxiliary action to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards, which I will be using momentarily. That cost me 2 coins to do that. You can still go in there and claim the 2 coins. You just can't claim this if I take it, which I am going to do.
You're going to take it, are you?
Yeah,
You're
so
going
I
to put
get
a station master to look after the station.
Yeah, it seems sensible.
Seems
And now I get a double auxiliary action, so I will draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. So 1, 2. My deck's nearly run through, so hopefully it's not bad.
So I'm going to go here. Discard 2 similar cards for 4 coins. So I'm going to take that one there, take 5, and then I'm going to. I don't want to purchase a hazard at the moment. You okay?
Right, go. Okay, so we get our first. So we do this in order. So I'm going to put a TP out because the choice. I am going to put a station master out there and an engineer out there. So we now replace these with randomly drawn tiles.
These bags are great.
They are. Thank you, Matthew Bailey, for getting these from Board Game Geek Marketplace for me. Very generous of him.
Yeah. They make such a difference rather than just having the piles on the table.
Yeah.
It's a really nice little addition to the game.
Yeah, interesting. So I now come along to this space and I sell my cows. So have I got a full spread of cows?
Oh, nice.
Yes, I do. which is going to be 7 coins, plus 8, plus 9, plus 10. So I'm going to get 10 coins.
I'll give you 2 5s.
Thank you. That'd be lovely.
I feel that's the most appropriate thing to do.
Yeah. Fab.
So you can go all the way to Albuquerque.
I can, and I can get rid of a black disc as well if I do that, which is interesting. But I'm probably not going to do that.
Oh.
I'm probably going to deliver to Kansas, which will give me -6 points at the end of the game, but gives me 6 bonus coins at this stage of the game. So that's what I'm going to do.
So he has a game plan here.
So I get 6 coins, please.
Here you go.
So
he's loaded.
Money matters, especially early on in this game, where
money talks.
Yeah, money does talk.
It's a cash cow.
It's a cat. Is it a cat?
Sorry.
I
apologise.
I apologise for that as well.
Okay.
And then I come back to the start of the trail.
So he's already ahead of me. So I'm coming here. I get to move my locomotive on 1. And then I get to take an auxiliary action, which I'm going to take 1 and discard. Discard 1. That wasn't what I wanted. That really wasn't what I wanted. Okay, so okay.
Oh, fab. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's got such a big lead on me right now. Just
So,
looking.
I'm going to come in here. I mean, it's way too early in the game to know where.
Oh, it's not.
I'll take 2 coins for selling my white cow. And I'm going to buy all the available people. So I'm going to buy my station master. So he's going to come back. He cost me 6 coins. There you have 6 coins to the bank. Then I'm going to buy a cowboy. He cost me 8 coins, but he's worth it too. And I've still got 10 coins left.
Do you want to buy?
I can't buy off that line.
No, you can't.
No.
Neither can I.
And I top my hand back up. So it is one of the advantages of getting past that finish line early. Is that you get, if you've got enough money to do so, you get to almost wipe out the market, which gives you a huge advantage.
It does.
But we'll see, because Kirsty will have more money to spend elsewhere.
No.
Really?
No, wait. So I'm going to Kansas. I'm going to put a little teepee out.
But it might.
And then I'm going to put a cowboy out, which goes there.
Ah, so you do have
that
where you
right?
can buy from. That's nice.
And then I'm going to put an engineer out there. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's a station
I've only
master.
got... Sorry, that's what I meant. I've only got 5 because I've got that. So, quick question, quick reminder, and for the viewers, does this one get discarded or do you hold it in your
All
hand?
of it gets discarded.
Okay, so I've got 5 cows, plus my 2 rosettes, so that's 7 in total. So 7 coins pour moi.
Where are you going to deliver them to?
I'm going to go to Santa Fe and pay 3 coins.
Okay. So do you want to put a disc out in Santa Fe?
Yes, I do. I'm going to...
So Kirsty's going to put a disc here, which means 1, 2, 3 crosses back to the nose of her train, which means she pays 3 coins for that privilege.
There. And I'm going to take this one. Pop it there.
Okay. Okay.
So if I put another token in either 6 for Colorado Springs or Albuquerque, I have to take an objective.
Correct.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
I will come into here and I will trade a green cow in for 2 coins, please. And do I want to build a building? I think I probably do, although I can only build a couple of buildings. I'm going to put this one out here. What did I put out there? Yes, I'm going to put it out there. So this one allows me to trade 2 similar cows for 3 coins and then move my cowboy forward a space, which means I'll get to take the next action. So it's a nice one to stack up additional actions post.
Okay, I'm going to move here. Unfortunately, I don't have a white cow on this occasion. But do I wish to purchase some men? Do I want to purchase some men? I think the answer is yes. So 7, it's going to be 14, 15, 16 if I wanted to buy both of them, wasn't it? And I've only got 13. So I'll be purchasing...
Yeah, because you're 16 to buy both.
I'll be purchasing an engineer for 7.
There you go. Yep.
He goes here, like so. And that's the end of my go.
I'm going to skip my space 1 and come here 2, which allows me to move my rosette down 1 and move my train forward 2.
I'm coming to here, and I'm going to get 2 coins for every property that is in the woods. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Is
right.
that right?
Yeah.
I thought you hadn't.
So you
finished
only
it
have
off
1 in the
something.
woods.
So I'll go for 2 coins there. I've also got this additional action where I can discard a grey cow to move my rosette 1. Oh, I should have gone back up there from what I used before, sorry. And I can take another 2 coins.
It's quite a powerful little action. Although it's going to start costing you 2 coins next turn.
Yep, it will do, because you'll put something there.
Well, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to come
Take
here,
1.
discard 2 of the like, which are 2 blacks, for 3 coins.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. And then I get to move forward. I'll come on to there. And I get to buy a cow.
You know what I would do? I know you can't. Yes, you can.
I'm going to buy the purple one for 12.
That's good. It's got 6 victory points on that, which is pretty dang good.
Top my hand back up. Ugh, rubbish.
So, I'm coming here. I'm going to discard a green cow for 2 coins. And then I have the choice to to build property. So I am going to build, I have 2 engineers, so I can build any of these here. So I'm going to I'm going to build so what does this one mean?
Discard any coloured cow
Yeah,
to increase
to
your
move my
rosettes by 1.
rosette. And this one is the same as here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to place it for now. I'm going to place, this is still wood, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to place this one here,
Okay.
which costs me
2
coins.
Okay, so I'm going to come into here. I'm going to discard 2 jerseys. For 4 coins, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you very much. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to go this way because I'm paid 2 to the bank, because why would I pay it to Phil?
Because you're feeling generous.
Nope. I'm going to move my rosette down 1, and I'm going to move my locomotive, in fact, forward 2. So 1, 2, but I can't go there, so it's going to go there. Or do I stop there? Pay 2 coins for 1 victory point. And it means I can put a coin down, doesn't it?
Yep.
I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pay 2 coins.
Okay.
I'm going to put...
Hang on, where were you?
What's that?
Okay, fine.
So it was 1, 2.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm going...
Sorry, no, I
1,
thought you were 1
sorry.
further forward.
No.
No, you weren't. Okay.
So I'm
That's
going to
okay,
go
sorry.
there, and I'm going to put... I'm going to put this one, which is pay a coin to move my locomotive forward.
Okay.
There.
Fine.
Okay.
So I'm going to come here. I'm going to move my locomotive forward. 1, 2, maybe? Yeah, well. I'm going to pay 2 coins. Am I going to pay 2 coins to put a discount? No, you know what? I'm just going to ignore that one and stay there. Now, sorry about that. And I am going to then take the auxiliary action to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Yuck. So discard one of those. And tragically discard one of those. Kirsty, over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to take a TP for 2 coins. And I'm going to do an auxiliary action which has 2. So I'm going to draw 2. 1, 2, and discard 2. So I'll discard that one. And I'm going to discard
Another card.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one to discard. Take my chances. That one.
Okay, I'm going to sell me some cows. I'm going to come here. I'm going to put a water hazard out. Don't have a choice, but it's kind of fun anyway. I'm going to put a station master out. And clearly a cowboy is coming out as well. And I have again 7.
Nice.
8, and my permanent one is 9, so I get 9 coins.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is 9.
Lovely. I will this time go to Santa Fe because there's only so much you can do, and that cost me a coin to go to Santa Fe.
Yeah.
So there, and while Kirsty's taking her go, I'll top up some counters.
Okay, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to sell a black cow for 2 coins. 1, 2. And then I'm going to purchase. I only have 1 cowboy at the moment, which means I can purchase 1 cow for 6 coins. So I will be purchasing this one here for 6 coins.
Okay.
Which goes into my discard pile, and that's the end of my go.
Right. So I need to draw a new hand. 1, 2. Give these a bit of a shuffle. Okay, and 2 more cards. Right. I think we do. We are going to come here. I don't have any cows to sell, but I am going to spend 7 to buy a station master. No, 5 to buy a station master.
Yeah.
So buy the station master. Station master slots in here, and I discard a cow for 2 coins.
Yep, that's quite good because it only cost you 3.
Yep, and then I'm going to buy the cowboy for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7, 8, 9. Because it's +2 for the second
Yeah.
buy, so there's 9. But I do get to have that cowboy, which slots in there. Now I top my hand up.
Okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to discard a white cow for 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go to the market, and I'm going to purchase.
You didn't all the cows.
For 6, that little yellow cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he goes there. And that's the end of my go.
So I'm going to go 1. I'll take 2 coins and that's me done. At the moment, all I'm trying to do is cycle through my cards to try and get that purple one in my hand to then build from there. So hopefully I can get that in place before I get to Kansas.
Okay, I'm going to come here. I'm going to move my locomotive 1, 2, because I've got 2 station masters. And then I have a 2 auxiliary action. So I'm going to pick up 2 and discard 2. They were not what I wanted to see at all.
Which happens in this game a lot.
Really not what I wanted to see at all. Might as well put those straight back.
Okay, so I'm going to come here and take 4 coins. Can you give me a 5 and I'll give you a 1?
Yeah.
I've got 2 buildings and trees.
I'm epically losing this game.
So I'm just going to take my time at the moment.
Okay, I'm coming to Kansas with...
Okay. What are you putting out?
Well, I will put out a teepee.
Okay.
I'll put out... I've got no anyway. A cowboy. And a station master.
Okay, I'll top those up while you
So
talk about
I
what you're selling.
I'm discarding that one because that's what I've got. So I've got 5, 6, 7 cows to sell.
Wow.
Because of my rosette. See, I told you it was bad. Which means I'll be going to Colorado Springs, I think.
You can do.
Which means I then have to take an objective. I think that's right, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
So 7 coins. And I will be taking this one, which means I can pay a coin to move my locomotive forward.
Yeah.
I'll put that there. And because I've done that, I have to take an objective now.
Correct.
So,
Which goes into your discard pile.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one. I'll take this one.
Okay.
There. And I put another one out.
You do. Okay.
And then I come back
to
here.
Start. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to move my rosette down 1. And I'm going to move my locomotive forward 3. Which will be 1, 2, 3. Kirsty, over to you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a miracle right now in this game.
Yeah, you've got the cows at the moment.
No. So, first one is I'm going to discard a white cow for 2 coins.
So one of the big advantages I took was hitting Kansas City, which has given me -6 victory points, but that 6 coin boost has given me a real head start.
Such a massive difference.
And Kirsty won't do that because it's negative victory points.
I don't like to say anything that's negative
I know,
or confrontational. So I'd like to purchase... I'm going to purchase a cowboy for... Hang on, well, I can't do it.
Well, you can. You got 7.
No, I
Can you
wanted
do
to
what I
purchase 2.
did and do the station master and get rid of a grey cow for 2 coins, and that gives you enough? I don't know if that will give you enough to buy a cowboy as well.
Well, I've got 4 and I need those to be the other way around, don't I?
I think you're a coin short.
Can we just check? So
if you do that, have you got a grey cow in your hand?
I've just...
Have you got-
yeah, I've got a grey cow, yeah.
So he would give you 2 coins. So he costs 5. So you'd end up with a net 3 from him. It would cost you, and then you'd have 7, 8. So not enough to buy a cowboy as well. So it's one or the other.
Okay, I will purchase the station master for 5.
Okay. Preserving some money.
Yep. And then take 2 coins to discard a grey there.
Yep.
Which gives me 2 coins.
Just check to make sure you've not got 9 coins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm literally 1 short. That's horrible.
So if you'd have gone to Kansas City, you'd have had another 6 coins there.
Well, we all make mistakes, don't we? I live my life making mistakes.
I'm going to come here. I'm going to discard my 2 jerseys for 3 coins, please. And I move forward to there. And I will...
You got a black one to discard?
No.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh no.
So I'm going to use one of my 3 cowboys to draw 2 more cows.
Okay.
And then...
So you've got 2 left.
I do.
So you can do this, or this, or that.
Yeah, I can do that twice and get both of those. I can buy
For
one of
12.
those. I'm just going to spend 12 and get one of those.
Okay.
That's all my money.
Oh no, that's terrible for you.
I agree. It's really not good. I've just spent all my cash.
Oh, what a shame.
As every cowboy knows, that's the cowboy way. I don't know.
So I'm going to spend 2 coins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 coins to gain 2 coins. No, come here, spend 2 coins there to the bank.
Yeah.
I'm going to gain 2, 4 coins, 5, 6.
If you've got a greater discard, we should do.
Discard
And a
there.
rosette.
So I'm going to go up on my rosette and gain 6 coins, which was a net of 4, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure you took? Yeah, you took a 5 and all. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I was worried you'd only taken 2 ones then. Okay, so I'm going to move to there. I'm going to discard 2 whites for 4 coins.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's my go.
Okay, so I'm going here. I'm going to discard a green one for 2 coins. 1, 2. And I'm going to build a property. Now, what do I want to build and where? I will be building...
So I've got 5 cards left and one of them's purple because I've not seen a purple into my hand yet.
I'm going to build this one here,
Okay.
which
He's going to earn you some cash from me.
apparently is going to cost, because it's 2 engineers and they're 2 coins each, so it's going to cost me 4 coins to build that one.
It is.
I'm going to place that one there. But it's still in the woodland, which means I still get 2, 4, 6 when landing there.
You do. My go.
Okay. Yes.
I'm going to come here. I am going to move my choo-choo forward
Choo-choo!
3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to take 2 auxiliary actions and I'm going to move my train back 2 spaces. 1, 2 to discard 2 cards permanently from the game.
Oh.
So I'm discarding a black and a jersey. I'm just going to start sitting my permanent discard pile there.
Okay. And you're having a bit of a bad time, are you? You're overworked. So I'm going to go this way.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to go this way and pay 2 coins here. And then I'm going to go 1.
That's 2. It's 1 for that.
Yeah. 2. I'm going to stop there. So 2 coins to the bank for the hazard. Then I'm going to put my rosette down. And I'm going to move my locomotive forward 3. 1. Oh, I might stop here.
If everyone wants, I can do the locomotive with Kirsty.
Anyway, before we get done for royalties, I'm going to spend my engineer.
You put your disc out first.
Yes, so let's do that bit first.
2 coins. For...
2 coins to put a disc there.
Yeah.
Done. So my disc is going to be to be... It's a white one, isn't it?
Yeah. You've also got your bottom rosette as well.
Oh,
Not the bottom one, but that, yeah, there's an option.
So this infinite one, you don't have to mark on here, do you?
No,
Just add
you
it
don't.
each time.
You always add it.
Okay. I will lift my coin, because if I'm ever running low on coins, that's going to be more beneficial. I would like to also do that as well.
Okay.
So I swap my engineer.
For that.
He's going to look after the station now.
So
You've served me well, young man.
Every 2 hazards you take off the board, you're going to score 3 victory points at the end of the game.
No, that's a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not a hazard. That's a TP, not a hazard. Hazards are these ones.
So,
ready?
And I've got an infinite rosette, which I'm going to put there.
Yeah, I find that quite nice to have at the side there.
Okay. That's as far as I can go for now, I think.
Right, let's make this more expensive for Kirsty. And let's have...
It's just mean.
Engineer. I think you have a choice here of both the same thing. And a cowboy. And from my cows, unique cows, unfortunately I've got 2 greens, but I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 potentially. So I'm going to take 11 coins.
Nice one.
I'm going to deliver to Albuquerque, which means I will have to take an objective. I'm going to release this part of my board for an additional 5 coins, and that means my hand limit now goes up to 5.
Nice.
I also need to take an objective, and I will take the...
A, B, or C.
I'll take this one.
Okay, and I'll put a new objective out here. Oh, so this new objective that's come out is you get...
San Francisco.
Yeah, and you get 5 extra victory points for it.
And I will come back home.
Home. Sweet home. Don't know where it
Alabama.
is. Doesn't say where it is. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to stop here. I'm going to take a TP.
Oh, sorry, before we carry on, we have just passed the cow line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when there's no past the cow line, you top back up to 7. So we need 2 more. 1, 2. And ooh, we have a cheap brown and a very valuable purple.
Wow. Race is
Okay,
on.
well. Okay.
So, not really.
You're hitting the cow space next.
Yeah, I don't have enough coins. I definitely don't have enough coins.
Or cowboys.
Or cowboys. So I'm going to take a... TP for 2 coins. Because I just don't have enough coins, full stop. And then I've got an auxiliary action, which is going to be to... just figure out which auxiliary action I'm going to take. That's frustrating. I don't own the cowboys anyway, so forget that.
The temptation was there though.
It was. It was. I'm going to spend 2 to move my locomotive forward here.
Yep.
So 2 coins.
So 1, 2.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm back at the start of the trail. It's a terrible cowboy accent.
No comment. It's probably better than mine.
2, 3. I'll take 4 coins, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to purchase the red cow for 6 coins.
Okay.
It goes into my discard pile.
There you go. Oops. So I will come in here. I'll move my rosette down 1. And I will move my locomotive forward 3. 1, 2, and I'll pull in here, I think. So there's 4 coins.
Yeah.
Put out a disc. Put my rosette disc out. Ooh. Ooh. Nope, I don't want to.
Okay. So I am going to go here. I've got no coins, actually. But I can move my man forward 2 spaces.
Up to 2 spaces, yeah.
So I'm going to go here. So 2 spaces.
Up to 2, so you can move it 1 if you want.
Yeah, it's not worth me doing anything right now, as in just moving me on quicker. Might as well just do that and stay there. I've got no coins, I've got no white cows, and I've got no money to buy any cows.
It's really sad.
I've just got nothing really.
It's really sad.
No money, no cows.
No money, no cows.
No. That's exactly me.
So I'm going to come to here. I will nab a TP for a coin. Ooh, a whole coin. And then I will move our train back 2 spaces. 1, 2. And discard those jerseys permanently from the game.
Okay. I will come here to move my locomotive forward. And I get a auxiliary action, which is to what can I do? I've got no coins to move. I'm going to take I'm going to pick up 2 cards and discard 2. That was the worst one.
Oh, was it?
Yes,
that's
the
good.
first one. So added.
That's good, because it's the first time recently you've done that and actually enjoyed it. Okay,
yeah.
and I'm going to come here, I'm going to discard a black cow for 2 coins.
1, 2.
Awesome. And then
You're going to buy a moo cow?
I think I probably do. And I will buy that Longhorn's tempting.
Go for it.
No, I'm going to buy one of the brown ones for 6, another brown one for 6.
Which one would you like?
I'd like
3
the 4 victory point one.
Are you sure you
Yeah,
want
I'm
the 3?
100% certain.
Okay. It's always best to check these things.
Is it
Don't want there to
really?
be
Are you sure?
misunderstanding. So I'm coming to Kansas. Hey, Kansas.
So what are you putting out? I'm guessing a TP.
It's going to be a TP. Then I'm going to put out a cowboy.
Some pretty cheap cowboys right here.
You've got to have the money first, though.
Yes, you do.
If you don't have money, like me, it's pointless.
TP or cowboy?
TP, I think, actually.
Ooh, lengthening the game slightly.
Really?
Yeah, well,
Oh.
it's not moved anything there, has it?
So then I'm coming to Kansas. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can tell she's really proud of this because she's playing them one at a time.
11, 12, 13.
Don't forget to actually spend those rosettes.
So just check out that right. 6, so 2,
It's 10.
10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
Yeah. So I discard those, move that back up, and 13 coins. I've actually got some money again. First time for everything. Coming back home.
Where did you put your disc?
I haven't. So it was 13, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
I
El Paso,
will
Albuquerque.
pay 2 coins to go to El Paso.
Okay. And to get rid of a black disc.
So 2 coins. And my black disc will be to pay 5 coins and be able to pick up an extra card.
Yep.
And put that one there and pay 5 coins for the privilege.
Yep.
For that.
It's a good privilege.
Yeah.
Ready?
So 1, 2,
So I'm going to go 1,
5. Must
2.
remember to get 5.
Well, Kirsty counts out loud. I'll move 2 and give her 2 coins.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
If I've picked up an objective card,
You can, on your turn, choose to play it or not.
to just discard it.
You can only discard it if there's an opportunity to discard a card on the board.
Oh, so I have to keep holding it in my hand?
Unless you get to a discard point, yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure I like that.
So you can use this action to discard it.
Oh, those 2s that you've been putting now, I've been putting in the bank.
No, that's it. First 2 I've actually paid you.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure I don't like.
So two white cows will get discarded for 4 coins.
Have you got 1?
I have 1.
So shall I do that for you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Go 1, 2. Great. Over to you.
Okay, so I'm coming here. I'm going to discard a white cow for 2 coins. And then I can purchase some peeps. So that's going to be 6 and 8 is 14. I've never got enough.
You can your Kansas was available to you. You can go to Kansas as many times as you want, but you always refuse to go to Kansas.
Okay, so I'm going to buy a cowboy
For 6.
for 6 coins.
There you go.
Thank you. And he can just sit there happily by himself.
Okay. I'm coming into here.
Lovely.
I'm going to move my train forward 1, 2, 3, and then move it backwards on my auxiliary actions to discard 2 cards. And let's hope for a good draw.
Okay, so this is going to cost me 4 coins to go this way, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm going to pay 4 coins to the bank.
Just.
It's okay, but even if you haven't got it, you ignore it.
True.
So 4 coins to the bank. I'm going to get 2 coins for every property I have in woodlands. So that's 2, 4, 6. So 6 coins there.
Okay.
I have a jersey that I'm going to discard there.
For Rosette and 2 more coins.
Rosette and 2 coins.
Okay. That's quite a profitable little stretch for you.
Is it?
Yeah. Alright, at the start of my turn, I'm going to play my objective card, which gives me... I can draw 3 cards and discard 3 cards.
Okay.
But now I have to achieve that objective. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All my cards are in play.
Woohoo!
And what do we discard? I need 5 cards. So I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Discard those. Actually, now I discard 3, don't I? So I'll be 1 short on my hand this turn. But that's going to have to be fine. Because I can't draw up to 5 cards until my next go. Because I've played that. So I now go to Kansas on my move. So we'll put out a TP because I'm going to need some of those. And we'll put out a station master and a cowboy. And then we will sell some cows. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can get to...
San Diego? Oops, sorry.
Yes,
Okay,
I
it'll cost you
can.
1 coin.
But I'm actually going to go to El Paso.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 5 coins. Can you put it on El Paso for me? I'll pay 5 coins to now get 6 cards in my hand. Awesome. And yeah, that's me done. Kirsty, it's over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to... do this in the right order.
That's good.
I'm going to put down my... No, I'm not going to put it down because I want it to live. I'm going to...
Oh, poor cow.
I'm going to discard my green cow for 2 coins.
Sell it. You could just say.
Discard it.
Okay.
Because I'm picking him back up again. So I'm here, by the way. And then, so if I want to place this down as part of my move and then do the other half,
Yeah.
can I do that? So I'm going to place this down, which means I get to move my locomotive
2.
on 2. But can I choose to just go
You can,
here
yeah.
and pay 4 coins? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
To be there.
So for a discount.
Yeah. I will do this one, which means I pay a coin and move my locomotive back to get a rosette. So that will go there.
It will.
And I have to... So this means...
You can immediately take off a hazard or a TP.
Okay.
And at the end of the game, for every 2 completed objectives, you'll score 3 victory points.
So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put my...
Cowboy, wow. Cowboys are valuable.
I'm going to... Yeah, I know, but... I don't... I get that reward again, don't I, if I put something back there again? I'm going to put that there.
Okay.
A station master. So... means I immediately get to take a hazard off the board. Or a TP.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah, so the hazard's got victory points on them, and that will make your route cheaper. Well, the TP's worth 4 coins.
I'm going to take this one.
Okay. Happy? Ish?
I think so.
I'm going to come here. I'm going to sell a white cow for 2 coins.
I just need to shuffle my cards.
That's quite right.
I haven't got enough cards to play right now.
And then we're going to do some buying. For 6, I'm going to buy me a cowboy for 6. That's a starting point. So he goes on and covers a slot up, so I immediately get to take a hazard off the board. We could take this one off, but we're not going to. We'll take that one off, to be fair. It's 4 victory points. Okay, it makes Kirsty's group cheaper.
Every little helps. In the words of a certain famous supermarket in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to mention any names right now.
You're not?
I don't think we should. I don't think we should side with any supermarkets.
So I've cocked up there, officially.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What a shame.
Because I should have taken the Station Master.
But he didn't.
Because playing the Station Master allows me to then take another one for 2 less than the current cost.
You didn't do it, so.
No, I didn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I can do it.
Just do it.
So I'm going to take the Station Master for 10 on the second action there. He slots in there, which allows him to take another thing for 2 less. So I'm going to spend 5 and take a cowboy.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's really painful if you can't take advantage of some of the efficiencies when you get to them. So that was really nice that I could actually manage to do that. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, where am I?
Yeah.
Here. So I am going to... Let's just check my coin. Come round to here. Move my rosette one. Should my rosette be a 1 or 2?
You've had,
I moved it 1 there, didn't I?
Yeah.
So it should be a 2. And then I can move my locomotive on 2 now. So 1, 2.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go 1, 2 and take 4 coins, please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm coming this way. And I'm going to take a TP off the board for 4 coins.
That's what I wanted.
2, 3, 4. Oh dear. There. And I get to do an auxiliary action, which I'm going to move my train forward for 2 coins. So, oh, just 1 coin actually, because you're already there.
Okay.
And I want to do this. So 1 coin to move there.
Yep. And 4 coins to put a disc out.
4 coins to put a disc out, which I will do this one. Actually, this one. There.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take this one.
Okay, what are you putting out?
So I'm having 2 coins for it. Is that right?
Yep. Immediate reward. And what are you getting rid of person-wise?
It's kind of a waste of time at this stage of the game, isn't it?
What's a waste of time?
I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get it, because you've got a lot of people.
But you still need to put a person out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide which one. I am going to get rid of my station master
Okay.
and put him up here.
Lovely. So I'm going to come here.
Yeah.
I'm going to increase my rosettes by 1. Move my train forward 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's my go.
Okay. I come in here. I'm going to discard a black cow for 2 coins. 1 for 2. And I'm going to purchase
Some cow.
Yeah. I can't buy one of these. I can't buy one of those. So it has to be this one for 6. For that little blue one.
Okay. Cute.
He's a cute little blue one. Okay, okay.
I'm going to come in here. I'm going to discard 2 white cows to give myself 3 coins. Then I'm going to move my cowboy forward onto the same space. Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
I'm going to discard a black cow for 2 coins.
2.
Okay, and then we're going to do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins I have available.
Okay. So how many? You've got 5 cowboys.
I do.
So you can buy 2 for 8.
Or
1 for 6. Or
I'm going to spend 2 cowboys to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
okay. So 1, 2, 3.
And then I am going to use my 3 cowboys I have remaining to buy 2 cows for 5.
No, you've only got 2 cows around.
I've got 5 cowboys.
But you used
2.
Oh, of course, yes. Right, I apologize.
So I'm going to take a red and a blue.
Okay.
Which goes into my discard. And then I top my hand up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me.
I am blue, aren't I? So I'm going to go 1, 2, and discard 2 the same for 4 coins. So I've got 2 grey jerseys for 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I want to take a hazard off the board?
There's 7 coins. You can do it cheaper on your own space. So.
Yeah, I've just gone past it though. Okay, I'll leave it for now. 2, 1, 2.
2 coins for Kirsty. And I'm going to come here. I'll discard 2 cows of the same colour. So 2 greens for 4 coins, please.
One, 2, 3. I can't pick them up. 3, 4.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Lovely. And then I draw 2 more cards. 1. And shuffle these up.
Okay, I'm coming here. No coins at all. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 coins and 2 cowboys, which means I can purchase 1 for 3. Is that right? Can I purchase 2 for 3 each? Or not?
No, because you're using.
Oh yeah, I'm using the cowboys.
Actually, if you've got 4 cowboys, you could.
No, I've only got 2.
I've got 5.
Good for you. So 3 coins to purchase 1. That's right, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 coins to purchase 1 of these, yeah.
So I'll take this one.
Okay.
For 3 coins. That goes into my discard pile. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Move my train forward 3. 4, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I'm going to move my. What's my discard? I'm going to move my train back 2 to permanently discard 2 cows from the game. 1, 2 is my auxiliary action, and then draw 2 more cows.
Okay. Come in here.
Ugh, rubbish.
I am moving my train forward 1. And I've got an auxiliary action, which I'm going to pick up 2 and discard 2. And that was an utter waste of time. Well, maybe not actually. No, it's okay. It's alright. All is not lost. I'm just not doing very well in this game at all. Okay.
I'm going to Kansas.
Which means you're going to steal up and away from me.
Pardon?
You're going to steal up and away from me.
I'm going to do 2 cowboys. They're expensive now.
Thanks.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I top those up. This is number 2. Engineer. And another teepee. Okay, let's sell some cattle. So 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, their duplicate, so 13, 14, 15 coins, please.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. And I will deliver them to San Diego.
Okay.
And then I come back.
So I'm coming to Kansas. I am
5.
going to put this one here for me. I'm going to put out, I have to put things out like a station, engineer and a TP. Are you okay to fill that up while I do this? So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 coins. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go. And I can come, so I can go to.
How many coins you
I've
got?
got 13.
13. So you can go to Albuquerque.
Yeah, I'll do Albuquerque and do one of the dark ones, I think. I'll pay 5 coins to be able to get 6.
But you're going to need to take another objective card.
Okay. Can I just pay my 5
Yeah,
coins so I don't forget? So now my objective will be. What am I doing? This one. So that goes into the discard pile. That's right, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Okay. And I come back here. You okay?
That's a big sign.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The game's not going my way this time. That's right.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and just take 4 coins, please.
1, 2, 3, That's right.
It is.
So I'm coming here. I'm discarding a white cow for 2 coins. 1, 2. What have we got?
So we got 8, 10, 9 or 7. So you got plenty of cowboys, station master and engineer.
So if I brought 9 and 9's 18, isn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4. Why is it always 1 off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 10. I've got 16. Just trying to work out if I can do it. Purchasing those 2, which would make it. It's 19, isn't it? Why is it always on one
That's
short?
15, 16, 17 you'd need for that.
And I've got 10. Yeah, I'm literally 1 off. Every time I'm 1 off. Honestly, the gods of this game are against me today. Every single hand has been, you just dropped the card, has been against me. So I may as well just...
Can I point out that Kansas City you still haven't visited? I'm not suggesting you do at this stage of the game,
I
but...
don't think I can now. Yeah, but I'm already classically struggling as it is. So I will purchase... What even do that?
So the question is now, has Kirsty managed to keep up by buying enough of the low value
No, I
cows to
haven't.
keep up with victory points?
No, I haven't.
We don't know that yet.
No, I'm fairly sure.
Every 5 coins at the end of the game is also worth a victory point.
Now he tells me.
You knew.
Okay. I'm buying an engineer
Okay.
for 9 and station master for 9. I'm buying station master for 9. So
Okay.
it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have a white cow, unfortunately. I mean a grey cow.
Okay. You happy?
Not
not
particularly right now.
really. I'm going to increase my rosette by 1 and move my train forward.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Oh, I should have had an extra
1,
card.
2,
No, it's right.
3. And I'm going to put my go faster stripes into there. It's going to cost me 8 coins. 5, 6, 7, 8.
For what?
Hi.
Hi.
You'll go.
So I'm coming this way. It's costing me 2 coins. 1, 2. And then I've got 2, 4, 6. So 6 coins back. Plus, unfortunately I don't have a...
So you can't do that action.
So I can't do that. So that was a waste of time.
You still got 6 coins out of it.
4 coins.
I'm going to come this way.
Because I spent 2 to go that way.
I'm going to take a green teepee for 6 coins.
Mhm.
I'll get them then.
Sorry, no, I was
No,
just
it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just going to shuffle these.
It's
so that-
fine.
yeah, sorry.
What do we do?
Can I just remember what objective card I took? 'Cause I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, sure. Have a look.
Okay.
I'm going to take draw 2 and discard 2 as my auxiliary.
Is it my go?
It is your go.
Okay, I'm going to come here and I'm going to discard a green cow for 2 coins. 1, 2. And then I'm going to build. I have 1 engineer, so can only place this one. And he's going to go. Where's the woodland? That's woodland, and that's woodland, isn't it?
And that is as well. Currently cost you 4 coins to go that route.
You're not going to go that way, are you?
It's highly unlikely.
You're going to go that way though.
Yeah, much more likely.
But it doesn't matter because it's not a start one. But that's more useful to me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to cost me 2 coins.
Yeah. All done?
Yeah.
We come here, we're going to discard a black cow for 2 coins. And we'll do some cow shopping. The best kind of shopping.
If you say so.
I know, I
Go
do.
to the cow market.
So I've got 5 cowboys. I'm going to spend a cowboy to draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm. That takes you down to 4 cowboys.
Yep, it does. I'm going to spend 3 cowboys for that one and that one.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 cowboy left. That cost me 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to use my last cowboy to buy. Oops. This one for 12.
Okay.
10. 12. There you go.
Okay. He's smashing me on these cows.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I'm going to pay 2 here. So that's 1, 2. I'm going to move my rosette 1. I'm going to put my train forward 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
And just pay the 2 coins. So that's what that and get 3. Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which...
You just want to win this game, aren't you, as quick as possible?
No.
I've got a kit.
1, 2, 3, 4. And my auxiliary action will be to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Over to you.
Okay. Right, that makes sense now. So if I go there
Yeah.
and take a TP for 4 coins. 1,
You
2,
did all right on
3,
the
4.
objective front.
Not anything else though. And then I've got an auxiliary action, which means I can pay 2 coins to move my station forward 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2 and pay 2 coins.
Okay.
Which means I'm at San Diego now. Is that right?
Well, you're trying to pass San
Train,
Francisco.
yeah. Oh, San Francisco. My cows will go right up to that. And,
Yeah.
oh.
So let's see. Let's do some cows. So I'm going to put that one out, and well, that makes life very simple. That one first. And then that one. Ooh, it's getting close to the end. Right, so we have got 6,
My cows don't hit it.
10. You watching this? 10,
I believe you.
14, 19, 20, 21 coins, please.
Yeah, and this is how Thrill thrashes Kirsty. Okay.
Thanks.
Should have taken that San Diego objective, shouldn't you?
It's still there. San Francisco, and it is still
Sorry,
there.
it's San Francisco, yeah.
And I've got loads of time to get around to it again.
We have, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm coming here. I'm going to buy a cow for 12 coins. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thank God for that. I thought I was short again by 1. I was like, no, the world's against me. Let me just check this.
I think you might have hurt somebody this time.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Mhm.
So I'm purchasing this one for
Okay.
12.
Is it my go?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to draw my hand of 6 cows.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to come 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
You sure you're not just trying to rush through? Because it feels like you're trying to end the game as quickly as possible. It's like you're not enjoying this game with me. Ludus Vulpes, we love games.
We do love games. Okay, let's do this then.
No, I'm just,
No,
it's
no,
not,
it's
I'm
fine.
joking.
I'm going to stop
You
there.
go that way,
No,
you go that way.
no. I'm happy. I'm happy to do this. I'm going to spend 7 to buy a cowboy.
Because then you get to take a
TP off,
TV. Yeah.
which gives me 4 coins. So I'm going to take 2 coins back.
Yeah.
Now I am going to not really buy anything else, which is a shame because I wouldn't mind that station master. Okay, your go. Are you happy now?
Not really. So 1 here to move my man on 1.
Yep, you can sell two of the same cows for 3 coins.
I haven't got 2 of the same cows.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come here, which means I can take a hazard off the board for 5 coins, but I don't have 5 coins. Because I'm broke. It means I can move forward twice. So 1, 2. I have no money and no cows. So...
Can I?
Yeah. I didn't get any auxiliary moves or anything there.
You can take an auxiliary move if you want because you're not taking any other action, but only one column.
I didn't do any auxiliary action. Oh, I moved that one and I moved that
Yeah.
one. So I can take an auxiliary action.
Yeah.
So I will...
But a single one only.
That's fine. I will... Oh, what do I do? I'll pay a coin and move my train back 1 to increase my rosette.
Okay.
I've got no coins left now.
I'm going to come here. I'm going to take an objective.
Surprise, surprise.
It just makes sense.
That's going to actually discard.
That is my discard pile.
Okay.
And my train moves forward 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And we draw the objective.
Okay, so I'm going here, I'm moving my train forward 1, 2, and I've got an auxiliary which I will take to draw to. I don't know why I'm doing this. If there was any point in doing that. Put this straight back down.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to come here. Discard 2 cards of the same type for 3 coins.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much. And then I'm going to move forward to there, get rid of a black cow for 2 coins.
2 coins.
And then with all the monies and all the cowboys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cowboys. I'm going to spend...
Spend 2 to try and get some more purple.
I'm going to spend 2.
So you've got...
2.
What have you got? 1 and a 3. Should we move these down slightly so everyone can see what's there?
Yes, and I'm going to
Because
spend
it's so much
5 of my cowboys to take 2 of those. 8 coins.
You don't want to take this one?
No, it's fine. Happy.
Okay. I'm going to Kansas because I have no choice of what to do now. So, I'll put out this hazard here because what the hell. I'll put out engineer, station master. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, San Francisco. So 18 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go to San Francisco for no cost. Oh, hang on. Don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's better.
Does that cost me 3 or do I gain?
No, you gain 3.
So I get 3 coins, which I need at this stage again.
Well, you're going to have a couple more turns, I think.
If I'm lucky.
No, I think you are. That's it.
Yeah. 4,
so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I need to give you 2 coins. And then I'm going to draw 2, discard 2. 1, 2.
My word, the world is against me. Isn't it?
It is.
Come here, I'm going to discard 2 for 2 coins. I'm going to purchase Station Master for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have a white cow to discard for
2
2
coins.
coins.
You buy anything else?
And I will also purchase so it's going to cost me 7 to purchase this one, is that right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 to purchase
Done.
this one. There.
Just because.
That's
I'm
for
going
multiple men.
to Kansas. Do you really?
Oh god, yes.
Oh God, yes.
No.
That makes
I
it
know.
even worse.
Okay, let's just leave that.
So I end the game. I get that token.
No!
Kirsty will have 1 more go. I finish my Kansas run off. So I have 20 in cows plus a rosette. So 21 coins, please.
I think we know who's won this game before we even counted the points. There's literally no point.
And this ends my game. That ends my game, but we will do counting points in a moment.
So what do I want to do to get as much points as possible now? What do I do? Try and get some coins. Try and build something else to get another coin. Can't build anything else because I don't have enough engineers. Let's think this through logically. What would you do if you were me?
If I was you...
Other than cry.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was option 1.
I should have picked up more coins. 1.
So probably build a building is...
5.
Probably building a building is where I'd be at. How much coins have you got left?
15. But I've got no engineers.
You got 2.
Yeah.
Which means you can build your 4 building to replace that. So that's currently 3 victory points. Your 4 building is 5. That gives you 2 more victory points.
And that's going to cost me 8 coins.
No, just 4 coins. Because you're only using 2 new engineers.
4 coins. So, and I'll put this one
In place of that one.
there.
Okay, and this ends the game. Well played, Kirsty.
It was my worst game of this yet.
So let's do some
believe.
points. Kirsty and Phil.
I didn't get to buy my hazards.
So nice little score pad. We get to go through one at a time. So Kirsty, points for every 5 coins. How many points do you get?
2.
And I get
Oh,
1,
gosh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. So it's not that big a difference.
Yes, it is.
7. Oh, sorry, 8.
Mm.
So I get 8 points. points from buildings on the board. I get 1, 2 points. No, you're going to catch me up a bit now.
No, I'm not. 1, 2, 3,
8.
8.
Look at that. 8 and 2 and 8 and 2.
No.
This is going to end a tie.
No, it's not. Because look at the cows you've got. I've got no purple cows or brown cows. No purples or browns.
Victory points from the top cities. So I get -6. Plus 6, so 0. 8. Oh, I didn't put another disc on San Fran.
Why?
Because I delivered to San Fran again, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah, I had 20 cows. So I've got 0, 8 plus 18 is 8 plus 18 is 26.
Mm-hmm.
That was harder than it needed to be.
Yeah.
And Kirsty has got 6 plus 9, 15. So victory points from these stations. I get 1, 2, I get 8. And Kirsty gets 2, 4, 5, 6. Victory points from hazards. I have 4.
4. I think.
Oh yeah, one hazard as well. Victory points from cows. This might actually be what
this
kills it.
This is where you absolutely smash me. That's one I haven't played yet.
Okay, so
You've definitely smashed
move those to one side.
Oh no. This is a nightmare.
I have a number.
7, 10, 12, 15, 18, 19.
I got 36.
Yeah, Phil's definitely won this game.
Victory points from objectives. I've got 5. I've got 8.
Why?
Because I haven't got that one, but I have got that, and I have got that.
Right, I've got. So I've been in those.
Yeah. Have you also won in your deck that you want to score?
I can't remember where it is. Hang on. That one. I don't think I've got 1 hazard, but not 2. So
you don't want to score it. Yeah, you don't want to score that.
Because I was thinking that was a hazard, you see, so I messed up on that.
That's okay.
So I've got
8.
8.
So you were tied there.
No, you can't make me feel better. This game was horrible to me.
Victory
Every
points.
single time I wanted to do something, I was 1 short on everything.
Victory points from the end game tiles. So you got 3 for that.
3 for my objectives.
And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points.
And then that one.
Which you haven't collected 2 hazards, so you.
I thought they were the ones. See,
No,
this is where I got
these are the
confused.
hazards.
Yeah, I did wrong.
And I score none. See, you jumped 10 points on me there.
You're not going to make me feel bad.
I score 3 points from my cowboy. I guess this scores none.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, that's 3 points there and none.
What's this one? Is that what? How about these extra victory points and things like that?
This is for these victory points here in this last column.
Okay.
So I get 8.
8.
And Kirsty gets
none. But when do these come into play?
I've already counted it. It was part of that 10 for there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10.
10. Yeah.
And then I get 2 points for ending the game and Kirsty gets none. So we're going to add those scores up.
And Phil's going to definitely beat me on this one. I'd just like to add on like, the last
25,
the last go there.
31, 35,
this is my worst game yet.
35, 44, 54, 64,
Yeah, this is my worst game.
64, 72.
Oh no, that's like slightly better than my worst game. Only ever slightly by like
10,
8 points, if that.
10,
36.
40, 48, 48, 50,
86.
86, 89, 97, 97, 105.
Oh, still not as good as when I beat you last time, though.
Maybe not, but the victory is clearly mine by a good margin.
Yeah, I know. This one has not been. I love this game. I do. Sorry, I know you win, but I love this game. It can so easily go against you. Just with the yeah. I don't know what it was. It obviously it just. So it wasn't my day today.
I took so much more money from cows because, well, mainly because of this. This is all my discard pile. This is a game of cards I discarded from the game. So it meant that I could constantly cycle my best cows for Kansas. I also probably did 2 more laps of the board than you.
Yeah, you did.
Which meant I got to Kansas sooner. Whereas you like to stop at every stop, which doesn't necessarily help.
I do. I just want to treat them all equally.
Yeah, that's not how to play the game.
No, I'm too nice. That's my problem.
It's because there's points everywhere in the game. There's definitely sort of a strong strategy around buying cows, but it's also about making sure you've got the money at Kansas, and that really often is about thinning your deck enough so that you can make sure you can cycle. There's only a few points where you can cycle a lot of cows in the game. It's really important to try and focus on those and get through your deck as quickly as possible, which I was fortunate enough to do in this game.
And you were lucky as well, because every time you could purchase the 2, you weren't 1 coin short, or for example when you're buying the cows, you weren't 1 coin short.
Kirsty was 1 coin short on about 4 occasions. But on my first turn, I went to Kansas City for -6 for 6 coins. So if I hadn't have done that, I might have been -1 coin short at different locations.
That's true. So it is maybe worthwhile taking the negative at the start.
I think so. I think especially in the first round, because you don't end up with a lot of cash, it can give you a real boost to go Kansas. And spend some of that Kansas City money to maybe buy 2 workers to really start to bolster. And as much as the station stops are really powerful, I think buying 2 of them and focusing on the end game scoring for them, as long as they align to whatever else you're trying to do, is a really nice way of playing the game. But I think it's a difficult way of playing the game.
Can I explain why I did those?
Yeah.
I did all of those because my other objective required 2 more. So I was doing it for that, but I forgot that the hazards were...
TPs and hazards are different.
Yeah, and that's where I went wrong. Otherwise, I would have had an extra 5 points.
Okay.
But that's why I did individually those.
Okay.
The 4.
But you didn't need to put your workers out on those ones. You just need to put your discs in for that objective. Oh. Sorry.
Oh well. Points for trying.
But Great Western Trail is a heavier game. There's a bit more weight to it. It will take a little bit longer to play, hour and a half maybe. But actually, I don't think it rarely gets boring. It rarely overstays its welcome. No. And in a 2-player game, you've got loads of space out here. As you get to 3 and 4 players, this board becomes very busy. And that means the routes are more challenging, directions are more challenging. The game ends a little bit quicker maybe, but not that much quicker.
It takes you slower to get to Kansas.
Longer round. So the game will take longer, but the number of turns in the game is about the same, which is really well balanced. And it just, for me, it really works as a game. There are other games by the same designer. Maracaibo really stands out as one that I think will eventually challenge Great Western Trail for a space in my collection. But at the moment, I've not played Maracaibo enough, but very similar concept of moving around. Yes. So really recommend Great Western Trail. It's a lot of fun. It sits in the peak of my collection. It's a game that I'm always happy to play. Kirsty, any thoughts you want to add?
I really like it. I also, there's a separate thing where the characters all look like Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, you're
in
obsessed.
A different stage.
It's generations of Kevin Spacey.
It is, which is kind of funky. I like this game. I like the fact that there are different mechanisms and different ways to win. For example, I tend to put a lot of buildings out and try and get my coins. That's not a way of winning this time, but there's lots of different, is it the right way to say it? The mechanics you can put, there's not one clear
different strategies,
route.
Different tactics.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today.
It's okay.
There isn't a clear strategy. There's lots of different ones that you can do. So have a play, see what you like to do, get a feel for it. Obviously Phil went for it with the victory points with all the cowboys and didn't bother with the engineers.
And the cows. Especially the cows.
Whereas I was doing more buildings with my engineers.
Yeah.
And also, when you have got more players, you have more choices of cows as well, which are pulled out more regularly, which helps.
Yeah. So, if you've enjoyed this video,
And
please like, subscribe, wear cowboy hats and neckerchiefs.
Yes.
That'd be
If you'd like to
fantastic.
donate a cowboy hat to me, please comment below and get in touch, because someone stole my cowboy hat, so I couldn't wear it
Not
today. It wasn't you, no. I don't know where it went.
So,
don't forget you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for Ludus Vulpes.
thank you.
Thanks for watching. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.